Hey guys, so I'm starting off with prepping the nails with Swipe by Young Nails. It's like a dehydrator, and then I'm going to use forms of this set. They're from Amazon and they're the Venus forms. And then for each nail, I'm just going to prime it with Super Bond as I go. And I only do a couple nails at a time, just so I can hold the hand easily. And I'm using Valentino's N Boujee and my Agalore brush, size 12. So I'm only going to show one hand because both hands are exactly the same, and then I don't show the thumbs because it's out of the frame, but I do one hand at a time, and I'm only doing a thin base color just so I can pinch the nails, and then I'll go back in and fully cover the nail with the rest of the acrylic. So I would do one finger, go to the other finger, and by the time I'm done with that finger, I'll go ahead and add the pinchers to the nail just to help with the curve, and then I would repeat the process. So you'll see me in a second after I finish this nail. I'll go in and put the pinches on that, and I'll just let her hand rest. I'm checking to see if it's dry right now, or not completely dry, but enough to where I can pinch it but not leave a dent in the nail. So I'm just going to do that and let her hand rest, and then I'm going to go to the third finger. I'm going to add the form and add Super Bond from Valentino and repeat the process. I also forgot to mention that for my monomer, I use Valentino's monomer, and that's the only monomer I use it as of right now, and they're super bond together. I rarely have any lifting, and it works good with my clients and all my powders I use. So yeah, I'll leave all my products in the description for this video. Make sure, if you haven't already, to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, both at Nails by Khalifa. I post a lot of reels on there and art stuff, so yeah. back to the pinky, and now I'm going to fully cover it. I just wet the acrylic that's already there a little bit with my brush, and then I go ahead and apply the acrylic. That just helps it, you know, slide down a nail. And then I would do this whole hand except for the thumbs. I do the thumbs last, so I would do the 4 fingers right here, and then I would go to my other hand, which I don't show in this video, do the same process, and then I would do the 2 thumbs at the end. So now I'm gonna go ahead and file the nails after I take the forms off, and I'm using the 100 grit files from Pana, and I get them from eBay for like $32, I believe, for a 100 pack. And I'm going on the sidewalls, underneath the nail, and then the free edge, just to get a shape. It's not going to be perfect right now because I'm going to go back in after I finish filing the surface and everything, but I'm just like cleaning up just a little bit right now. So to clean around my cuticles, I'm using a 5-in-1 fine bit, And my dust collector is Melody Susie. This is a great like cheap alternative to like the Valentino's dust collector. I actually have a Valentino, but it's too big and I can't pick it up and move it like into my little drawer on my desk, so I just use this one. It works perfectly fine. So I'm gonna go around the cuticles just to seal it a little bit, and then I'm gonna go over the surface of the nail to kind of get the any like bulkiness off of it, if there is some, just to make it a little bit smooth, because I'm going to go back in with a sanding band to further smooth it out. So now I'm about to go in with a fine small cone bit I got from Apres, and I'm just double sealing, just making sure it's no acrylic stuck to the skin. And I'm going to go over the nail with a medium sanding band, and these purple sanding bands are from Backstage Profiles. They rarely burn my client's nail, and I'm just gonna make sure the whole nail is smooth, go around the cuticles really quick. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that, and then once I'm finished with this step, I'm going to file the nails again, and this is where I just make sure everything is straight and smooth on the free edge, and then I'm gonna buff the nails with a buffing block just to prep it for polish. So the little brown thing on my finger is to stop me from cutting my fingers, because if I don't have anything on it, the side of the nail, like when I file the left side of the finger, sometimes I like file my finger or I file the side of my nail and it's like really sore. So this just protects it from, you know, that happening. I always get that question on TikTok. Sometimes I'll wrap my fingers like bandage wraps, and they're always asking like, what is that on your finger? And I have to tell them it's just to protect my nail or like protect the side of my finger. But yeah, so now I'm just filing those nails up again, and filing the free edge. I'm going to go over the surface a little bit just to make sure it's smooth, close to the end and no ridges. And like I said, I'm going to go over it with a buffing block, which I don't show. So all of the polishes I'm using are from Valentino, and the brush is from Amazon. I'll link both of these in the description. I'll just link where you can get the gel polishes from. I can't remember the colors or the numbers for the colors, but you can find it on the website, and then I'll link the Amazon link for the brush. So I'm just right now doing the first line for the French, just making sure I do that, and then I'll pick up the bottle and kind of fill it in a little bit, and she'll put her hands in the light. Because these polishes are so pigmented, I only have to do one layer of these colors. If I was using a lighter color from Valentino, I would probably have to do like 2 coats, but for this, and because we're doing like the crocodile print, I only need 1 coat, because I'm going to add another coat of a different color on top, well, the same color but a lighter color on top for the crocodile print. Also, my little palette that has my name right there that I'm using, and it has a little like Louis Vuitton designs. KM Studios on Instagram made it for me, and she makes a whole bunch of other stuff, but she is probably the first one to make these nail palettes. And this is what I use to like plop down all my polishes when I'm doing nail art, and then it's easy to clean up with acetone or alcohol. And yeah, it's super cute, and she can customize them. So whatever you want, all that, she'll add it to it if it's possible. So for the crocodile design, or I don't even know what this is. I think it's crocodile. I don't think it's snake. But yeah, whatever you want to call it. I use a Bling Gel. You can use any Bling Gel. The one I got is from Amazon, and then I'm using my brush again to pick up the color, and then I'm just like dotting it on there. The middle part of it, I'm just adding bigger like dots across the nail. Then I'm gonna add little dots on the side, and I let it spread a little bit. I'll do a couple fingers at a time. You won't really see it in this video, but I do about 2 fingers, and then she puts it in the light, and then I work on the other hand, do 2 fingers, put it in the light, and then back and forth till I'm completely done. And then after that, I would just do whatever else. I'm about to put diamonds on the nails, so I will be back in the next clip for that. So to put my crystals on, I usually use a base coat, like a thick base coat. For this video, I'm using Krylx Extend Gel, which I just started using. I usually use gelish foundation base, but I ran out of it, so I've been using this, and it's probably what I'm going to use for now on, or any Extend Gel. And then I'm just going to place my crystals. This set actually came from an inspo pic that my client showed me, so this is just a, you know, an inspo nail set. But my crystals are from Bluestreak, and if you would like to buy some crystals from them, you can use my code Khalifa5 at checkout to get a little bit of money off. But I'm just applying this, and then you'll see me pick up my little mini light to flash cure it, and that stops from the crystals. Sorry, it stops the crystals from moving. But it's not completely cured, so it kind of just flashes to hold it in place. And I'll show you in a second. I actually got my light from Opera, and I use it for my Gel X sets, and then I also use it when I put on crystals because it's fast. It won't slide everywhere. I can only hold it for like 5 seconds and it's stuck in place, unless I actually put some force on it to move it, but it's not going to slide while I work on the next finger. And I'm going to do this for the rest of the nails. I do the other hand, and then once I'm done doing the 5 fingers on one hand, I'll go ahead and let her put her hand in the light for 60 seconds to make sure it's dry. And then once it's dry, I'm just going to go back in and put top coat around it. I don't put top coat on the crystals because if I do, it won't shine. So I put top coat around the crystals, and then I go in with a diamond gel, and it's basically a top coat, a non-white top coat, and like a little applicator bottle, and it has a really skinny tip at the top. And that's how I personally seal my diamonds from coming off of my clients. Most of the time, like, my clients come back with all their crystals on, and it just holds it's basically seals around the edges, so you know nothing will get caught on it to pull them off. So I literally be having a hard time trying to take these diamonds off when my clients come back. So yeah, you can get that from Amazon, probably any like nail supply, but I know Amazon has it. I got mine from I can't remember. I'll put it, once I find it, I'll put it in the description. It's a nail supply on Instagram, but I'll put it in the description once I look up what it is. I have bought a couple bottles, so I haven't bought some in a while, and I can't remember what the name is. And I actually refilled it, so I ran out of it and I refilled it with the top coat that I use from Nail Supply Glamour. And Nail Supply Glamour actually has a refill bottle that I fill up my smaller bottles, and I just put the same thing like in the little diamond applicator bottle because it's top coat. It's just, you know, in a skinny tip. So yeah. this is the little bottle I was talking about. You can probably see the tip. It's like a needle tip. But yeah, I'm just going around and sealing it, and then she's gonna put her hand in the light for 60 seconds. So thank you guys for watching. If you'd like to see more videos like this, leave a comment down below. Make sure to follow me on my social medias, and I will see you in the next one.